Hello everybody, welcome back to Resin. I got this mold here on Temu, and I'm going to silence you real quick while I take it out of the package. Okay, this is kind of a nice wide size coaster, or you could use it for a battery operated candle. Let's see how big this is. About 4 3/4 inches or so wide. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of my Let's Resin coffee colored mica powder, and I'm just going to kind of start going around the outsides here on it. Making sure I get the sides of this mold too. Okay, and then a lighter colored something, a cream colored. Okay, so I am not going to paint any kind of mica colors in the center. Instead, I want to do kind of a let's see, I want it to be kind of a lighter color. Okay, so I'm gonna do a bit of my Van Dyke brown, just a tiny bit, and I'm gonna mix it with some white to see if I can get kind of a tan color here. Just a tiny bit in there. This little coffee stir stick is not the best thing. I need something a bit bigger. There we go. My resin's getting a bit warm. It's been sitting out a bit, so I'm going to kind of try to hurry it along a little. Okay, there's that, and I'm going to add just a bit of white alcohol ink. Or actually, you know what? Needed a bit wider than that. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of Cast and Craft. Okay. There we go. There we go. This is kind of more the color I was thinking of. It's almost kind of like a milk mocha color, but I want the inside of my tree to kind of show the age here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pour it, and I'm going to leave a little bit of the swirly color in there. Okay, see what we can get for this. I had about 4 ounces in here, so I'm not real sure how much it's going to take. Let's see here. Okay, that was probably only about, I want to say maybe 2 ounces or so. Okay, so I am going to spray some alcohol over it. And I'm going to let it sit for a minute, and I'm going to spray some alcohol. Again, here I see bubbles rising up as it comes. So anyway, that's all I'm going to do. And then when this part's cured, I'll be back and we'll unmold it. Okay, and we'll do the next step. All right, see you then. Okay, everybody, so I went ahead and I put our little log, yeah, I guess it'd be mostly like a coaster size. I went ahead and put this in my curing machine to kind of help it move along a little quicker, and it's still a bit bendy, but it is ready to unmold. So excited to see how the front of this turned out. Some different ideas for this kind of a thing. Oh, I see some of my mica powders did not come off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. Wow. Wow, look at that. How cool did that turn out? Better than I ever thought, actually. I knew that I wanted the center to be a little, just a bit lighter, but wow, that looks really cool. Got a little bit of an overage here. Looks like I missed, but oh my gosh. This turned out way better than I ever thought it would. This might have to be my new favorite coaster for a bit. So I'm gonna have to try to just, oh my gosh, yeah. What do you guys think about this? Can you see there's like a lot of detail in it too, even the bark around the edges. I don't know if it's picking up. It might be looking really, really bronzy in the camera. It's hard for me to tell. Here in real life, it looks brown and the center looks tan. And yeah, I'm really loving this. I wonder if I had something even a little bit darker to go around the edges. I would almost need really like a dark brown. I did just get some pins, some new pins. Oh, what did I do with them though? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and see if I can find those pins real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I found the pins I was looking for, and they are these kind of a dual tip paint markers. And there's several different colors in here, and I'm not sure how they're gonna work with resin, but I found these at backstage at Macy's. And I don't know if you, any of you have gone there, but oh my gosh, probably one of my new favorite places to like shop. It's kind of like a mixture between going to maybe Home Goods and Macy's. But anyway, yeah, I had no idea they had this kind of stuff. But I'm going to maybe try out this dark. This is the dark brown. I might give it just a real quick try here on, let's see. Well, that's a pretty wide tip. I was thinking maybe just here around the dark edges. Let me see if I can get this pen going. I got something to, seems to be the only thing I've ever got close. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be dark enough. Maybe I better try it on the, maybe I'll try it right here on the edge and see if I like the color. Well, it's not really darker, but it is a little bit different. So let's see. Might be a bit too, the edges are definitely rough. But gosh, this might give it just a bit of a different color. What do you think? Can you see a little bit of a difference there with the marker? Does it kind of help it look a little bit like bark? Since it's just, you know, kind of changing it up a bit. My gosh, you guys, I really love this mold. Really, really fun. My sister and her husband just logged their property, 17 acres. So they're fixing to replant the timber. And they might want one of these little coasters too, might be fun for them. It was bittersweet to see the trees go. We loved all of their trees, but they were getting to the point where they needed to come down. A lot of wind and things there. And this year, a lot of snow. Yeah, I think this marker actually is just almost the perfect color for this bark. Except some of it is just, some of the edges are just so rough that you can't even put a pin on it. All right. And I could go around and do all the edges here with this marker too, I might, but for right now, I just want to do this. I don't know, should I just leave it alone? It's hard for me to do. I don't see any like knots in the wood or anything. Guess I could just kind of maybe do a few in here, give it some color so it's not all the same. All right, you guys. Okay, here's that. So now when I first did this one, when I first got this mold, my plan was to come back in and then cover it with a clear resin. But you know what? I'm not going to do that. For one thing, there is a lot of little crevices in here, and I just think it would be a bubble nightmare. I don't know, maybe if you've got a vacuum chamber or a pressure pot, maybe you could do it. But I think I'm gonna leave this just like this. I really like it. Here again is the other side. Doesn't really look like much. We just kind of coated it with that center color. But yeah, I'm really loving it. I really hope you guys enjoyed doing this with me. It was really fun. And the mold, gosh, you know, when I was gone, I ordered a lot of different molds and things, so I'd have some fun things to do when I got back. And now I don't remember where I got it. It was either Amazon or Temu, but I will double check for you and I will link it in the description. And let me know what you think about this project, okay? It was super fun. I can't wait to make more. All right, you guys, I will see you all next time. Thanks again for joining me.